Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're doing our longer reading for December 16th through the 31st for my Scorpios. Hello, my Scorpios. How are you? Well, this is the longer reading, so I use 4 decks. I use my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards, and that gives me my main message. My John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards kind of fills in some of those gaps. I then go to my Osha Zen Tarot cards to ask for advice. And then I finish with my Radley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused each deck with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like. Leave the rest. Okay? Okay. Some things we need to kind of go over is that on 12/2, Jupiter will be in Capricorn. Now, that's a really positive energy. And Jupiter's in Capricorn for a good year. And what you need to do is whenever this moves over, you have to kind of think back, or you should think back, what happened 12 years ago? How was my life 12 years ago? And those are the things that kind of repeat itself, those types of energy. I talked about 12/12, that the full moon will be in Gemini. I talked about that in my last reading. But just as a reminder, 12/21/22, this is the winter solstice and Capricorn season begins. And I got a lot of cards that are just plopping over. And 12/25/26, the new moon is in Capricorn, and it's also a solar eclipse. Now, almost 6 months ago, I spoke about this new moon, from that solar eclipse to this solar eclipse, and I said a lot of things will be revealed. A lot of things will come out, and I think that if you follow the news, a lot of things did, okay? So we'll see what happens now. Now, remember, I'm an intuitive channeler, so what that means is that my higher power, spirit guide, guardian angel, basically comes and speaks through me. No filters. And because if there was a filter, I'd say, no, I'm not going to say that. Okay, 3 cards face down, nothing reversed at this time. Reverse cards to me say, pay attention to me. So here we go for my Scorpios. The Page of Air. Okay. Air energy is our Aquarius, Gemini, and our Libra. Pages are rather impulsive. You might be hearing news. It's receiving news, it's receiving thoughts, receiving information. It's your Wi-Fi, it's your Bluetooth. It's those things that just come into your head. There's some impulsivity to this. You need to be very careful that you don't act upon something without knowing all the facts on this card. Okay, so this is just really gather your information and then you can work. But I feel like there's going to be some news that you're going to hear, and it's going to be kind of changing for you. It's going to be changing. I don't know if it's positive or negative. I don't know that as of yet, but let's see what happens. So I should put my glasses on. That would help me see, wouldn't it? So this is logical, honest, impulsive, and curious. Challenging information. Delays or change to plans. Truth delivered without tact. Now, next card is 7 of Earth. So you might be hearing news about a new job. A new job because Earth energy is Capricorn. We're going to go into Capricorn season soon. It's also Taurus and it's Virgo, and it's about money, solid type of energy. So you might be hearing about news about your job. There might be some changes in maybe that start date. There might be some changes in just kind of in what they said you were going to be doing in that job. It will work out for you because they want you in it. They want you, okay? They see that you bring what you bring to the table, and they want that. So this is seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. So if there's a little change, if you are changing jobs or getting a promotion or waiting for that raise or something that's changing a little bit with your work and there's a little bit of a delay, don't worry about it, okay? Because in some way I'm feeling like somebody's saying, but I won't be working for a week. Wait a minute, I was supposed to start on this Monday and they want me to start next Monday. You know what? Enjoy the time off. It will still start, okay? I feel positive about that. Okay, your last card here is Knight of Earth. Again, it's that earth energy. It's very grounded energy. It's very directional energy. You know, this is about you doing what needs to be done. So when when you hear the news, if there is a little bit of a delay, don't worry about it. Or if there's a change, don't worry about it, because they do want you, whatever this is with your work, okay? They do want you, they recognize what you bring, and it's time for you to then get to work, okay? No dilly-dallying, okay? No putting things off, because when you get started with this job, if this is a new job or a new position or a new project or something that's a little bit different, it's going to be get on your roller skates, because you're going to have to work it, okay? So loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments, a guardian angel. That always helps me. Whenever I've got projects that I have to get done, oh, please help me. And you know what? I get that help. So let's go on now. Anything else for my Scorpios? One card did fall out. Another card is falling out too. Let's go on. Let's see what we have here. One more card. And here we go. Okay, this card is reversed. Face up, light, light. Things opening up for you. You seeing, I don't know if this is you seeing the truth of a situation, but this is a very powerful energy for you too. It's not, this is very much that light at the end of the tunnel. Light, you actually have clarity. It's like the confusion that you might have been working with is now clearer. The only problem is, because this one's also face up, the only problem that you have to worry about is, and I'm not sure if this is, again, I feel like there's this changing coming, and I don't know if this is while you're waiting for the change. I think this is while you're waiting for whatever the change is, that you have to worry about discontentment and boredom, okay? Because sometimes, and I'm using the example of that new job. It might not be a new job for you, because remember, it can be anything with the relationships, and it could be a change type of thing with the job too. I'm using that though, because that seems clearer to me. But sometimes when you know things are going to change, and it could be like even you're going on a vacation in 2 weeks, and because up to that time, you're like, oh, please, let's get this job over with. I want that day to come so I can go on my vacation. Okay? I hope that makes sense. Or if there is a delay to that new job or their new whatever that is, it's just kind of like you're like tapping your fingers and like, okay, come on, let's get it over with. If we're going to move this way, let's just do it. Last card. Reversed, solitude. Interesting energy here for you, my Scorpios. I feel that you've got really a lot of, I don't know if this is because that this is going to be that you will be somewhere else. I feel like you could be somewhere else. You might be kind of used to having others around you, and now whatever this new thing is, this new position is, you are somewhere else. So I don't know if that is you just kind of feeling a little bit lonely. Because, sometimes when it comes up, it's really what it means. It could also be, though, that you aren't, that you need to come into terms with something that you've lost. Okay? I don't know why that's coming, but that's another thing that's there. Okay. That's because the nines have some endings, has a lot of ending energy to it. And it might be that, it might be, again, if you're leaving something behind, if you're leaving that job. And I use that because it's the easiest example to give. If you ending that, you might again, I feel kind of like a, like you're going to have a little bit of mourning, as in, you're mourning, something that you've lost. Okay, so this is, again, take some time to do that. If that's what you have to do, take some time to do that. But it could also be that where you're at, you're at a place that you don't necessarily have your normal, I don't know, support system, social system around you. Okay? Okay. Reach up to your higher power, guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe, your divine. Reach up for that, because that actually, I mean, I just feel, I feel like this is you waiting for this change to come. But then I feel like this is kind of like you're feeling that, I feel like this is kind of loneliness. And I don't know why that is. So, but I have to say it to you. I'll put it out there for you too. I don't know why that is. Probably because whatever this thing is beginning usually means something has to end. So let's go on. Any words of advice for my Scorpios? My Scorpios, my Scorpios. My Osha Zen Tarot. Let's go on. 1, 2, and 3. 3 cards face down. Let's see what we have here. Thunderbolt. Whatever, this is a major change. This is a major change. Whatever this is, be aware of it, be ready for it. But many times when you have this type of change, then that begins that new start. Okay? That new start has to happen. Okay? But Thunderbolt, it's, it's like the Tower card, but it's again, when something, something has to be, something is, something breaks down, something has to end in order for that to start. And if you can be aware of that, it helps you transition that much better. Your next card, Harmony. Harmony. I love this card. This is, your intuition, your third eye type of energy, your heart energy. This is, you connecting, so basically the best advice is make sure you connect with your higher power, guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe, divine, because that's what helps you get through this transitional energy. Okay? Okay. Next card. I love this one. This one's reversed. I love these crazy ladies. They are out there dancing in the rain and the wind, and they're just not caring about any of it. They're stomping their feet in the puddles, celebrating. So once you get through, so this is kind of like, there's a lot of energy here for those last weeks in December. But once you get through it all, you come out of it in such a much better place. This is a great reading in many ways. In many ways. Okay, one more time, one more card from my Redley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards. One more card, one more card. For my Scorpios, for my Scorpios. Scorpios. Okay, we actually have a few cards that popped out. We're just going to go through this very quickly because there's just too many of them. But if they pop out, they want to be seen. I'll tell you if any of them are reversed. And we're going to go with, they fell face up. So I'm going to go with the first one face up. Here we have the 4 of Raphael. And this is pretty much what I've been telling you about. Raphael is your energy, water energy. This is seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. Again, that, okay. The 8 of Michael. Michael is air energy. You can be free, make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. And then we go here to this lovely Magician, which is an Archangel Power Tarot card. And this is Archangel Raziel, and this is so much encouragement. You can do anything. You can do anything, my Scorpios. You can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. Here we go here. Again, this one's reversed. And this is, again, divine guidance. Archangel Sandalphon. It is a 5. It is about change. And this is the search for meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. And then our last card, the 9 of Ariel. And this is earth energy. So even though there's this transition going, even though that there's this breakdown in what you knew and then there's going to be this rebuild, even though all of these things, you may feel a little lonely, you may feel a little bit on the outside of things, it all works out well. Earth energy, Your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success. A love for the beautiful things in life. So, wow, my Scorpios, lots and lots of energy here for you, lots of changes for you. So, but the one thing that I'm really getting with this is there's a lot of divine guidance in here for you also. And the divine guidance is there for you to reach out, your archangels. It's like grab it, grab it, ask for it, connect with it. And just, this is like, you're moving and you're moving fast. So my Scorpios, if you enjoyed my reading, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and click on the bell. And my Scorpios, whether you celebrate this holiday season or not, always know that you are loved and be blessed. Bye-bye.